Hello dear students, today we will solve some problems. Already one problem is there on a board. Okay, the problem is find the velocity of the particle for the time interval t is equal to 5 second to t is equal to 10 second from the following graph. ಹೌದಾ ಸೊ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ದಿ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಹೌದಾ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎದ್ರ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ time interval t is equal to 5 second to t is equal to 10 second. Okay, so here we want to find out velocity of the particle. So within a time interval, so 5 second to 2 seconds. So how much velocity is there? Okay, from the following graph, already graph is there. By using this graph, we want to calculate velocity of the particle. ಈ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ ಹೌದಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೈಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾನ್ರಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಾನ್ರಿ t is equal to 5 second to t is equal to 10 second ಅಂದ್ರೆ 5 second ಇಂದ 10 second ಟೈಮ್ ಇಂಟರ್ ಒಳಗ ಆ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟದ ಅಂತ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಹೌದಾ ಓಕೆ ಸೊ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ so first one given so time interval t is equal to 5 second to t is equal to 10 second yes so here the graph indicates along x axis is a time and y axis here we consider that position yes so here position time graph is there ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರಿ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ position time graph okay in a 5 second the position of a particle here 10 meter. Why here we consider that 10 meter? So here distance measured in a meter. So this reason, so in a 5 second, the the particle position we consider that a 10 meter. Okay. After 10 second, the particle position we consider that a 20 meter. First 5 second ಒಳಗ particle position ಎಲ್ಲದ್ರಿ 10 meter. Next 5 to 10 second ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರಾಗ ಅದ್ರ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟದ್ರಿ 10 meter. ಹೌದಾ ಈ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಓಕೆ we already know that velocity so velocity means it is the ratio of displacement to the time taken or rate of change of displacement as a displacement changes with respect to time so that's when we consider that velocity ಹೌದಾ ಸೊ ಟೈಮ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಏನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರಿ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಹೌದಾ ಓಕೆ ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಸೊ ಗಿವನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಸೊ ಗಿವನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಸೊ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ t1 ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟನ್ರಿ 5 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ and t2 so that one is 10 second. Okay, initial position so 10 meter, final position 20 meter. Okay, initial position ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟನ್ರಿ 10 meter and final position so final position of a particle 20 meter initial position 10 meter at a time interval 5 second and a final position 20 meter at a time 10 second okay so here we want to calculate velocity of a particle so this reason here we want to calculate velocity so velocity v is equal to question mark velocity v is equal to question mark okay next one so we know that velocity is equal to displacement divided by time okay so here we consider that initial position is there as well as final position is there and a final time interval is there as well as a initial time interval is there. By using this initial and final position and initial time interval and final time interval, we have to calculate velocity of a particle. So this reason here the formula velocity is equal to, so final position x2 and initial position x1 divided by, so final time interval t2 minus initial time interval t1. Okay, so velocity is equal to x2 minus x1 divided by t2 minus t1. x2 is a final position of a particle, initial position of a particle divided by final time interval minus initial time interval. Okay, so here x2, it means the final position of a particle 20 meter minus initial position of a particle x1, we consider that a 10 meter divided by final time interval. So final time interval t2 10 second minus initial time interval t1 5 second. Yes, it means 20 minus 10. 10 divided by 10 minus 5. 5 is, here we get a 2 meter per second. Yes, so velocity of a particle is 2 meter per second. Why? Because here we consider that meter per second because SI unit of velocity is a meter per second. So this reason, so finally we will get a velocity of a particle is 2 meter per second. So initial time interval 5 second, final time interval 10 second, initial position 10 meter, final position 20 meter. Then velocity is equal to, so final position minus initial position divided by, so final time interval minus initial time is equal to, so final position 20 meter, initial position 10 meter, so final time interval 10 second, initial 5 second, so 10 by 5, then finally we get 2 meter per second. So this one is a velocity of a particle. Our next question, the displacement in a meter of a particle moving along x-axis given by x is equal to 20t plus 20t square. Calculate the instantaneous velocity at t is equal to 2 seconds. Okay, the displacement in a meter. Okay, so displacement, it means the shortest distance between initial to final position. So that's when we consider that a displacement. You already know this thing. Okay, so displacement, it is given in a meter. Okay, so SI unit of displacement is meter. Okay, so meter of a particle moving along the x-axis. It means it's a traveling along the x-axis. It means it is a traveling along the one-dimensionally. Along the x-axis, it means in a one-dimensional, so body traveling along the x-axis. Given by x is equal to 20t plus 10t square. So this one is a position of a particle. Calculate the instantaneous velocity at t is equal to 2 seconds. Okay, instantaneous velocity. It is a velocity at particular interval of a time or particular instant of a time. It means within a short period of a time. So here we want to calculate velocity of a particle. So that's when we consider that instantaneous velocity. Yes, it is a velocity at a small interval of a time or small instant of a time. So that's one is instantaneous velocity. You already know that instantaneous velocity formula v is equal to dx by dt. So dx represent a small change of a displacement. dt a small change in time interval. dx ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ small displacement change ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಹೌದಾ? dt ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ within a short interval of a time, small change in a time interval. ಹೌದಾ? ಆ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಒಳಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ. ಅದೇ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಿ? ಈಗ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಂಟೇನಿಯಸ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. Given. So position of a particle x is equal to 20t plus 10t square, or here we consider that this one is a displacement. Okay. So x, displacement x is equal to 20t plus 10t square. So this x value changes with respect to time. It means the displacement changes with respect to time, so that's when we consider that velocity. Okay, so time value changes. Time value changes, but within a time interval already given that 2 second. ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟನ್ರಿ? 2 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಅದರ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಎಷ್ಟದ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹೌದಾ? So here x is equal to 20t plus 10t square. Okay, so here differentiate, so this value with respect to time. Differentiate x with respect to time. It means the position of a particle changes with respect to time. So this reason dx by dt, derivative of x with respect to time t. Okay, so this reason here dx by dt. Why here we consider that a dx by dt? Because instantaneous velocity. Because we want to find out instantaneous velocity v is equal to dx by dt. V is equal to dx by dt. Okay, so x value changes with respect to time. Okay, so this reason here dx by dt is, so dx value 20t plus 10t square with respect to dt. So this reason 20t is, so here we consider that some differentiation formula. Dx by dt. Dx by dt. Okay, in x place here we consider that variable is a t. Yes. So this reason here in place of x we consider that, suppose the derivative of t with respect to t, its value we consider that a 1. Suppose the derivative of t square with respect to t is t square with respect to t. It means 2t. Suppose the derivative of a t with respect to dt. It means t we consider that a variable thing. Variable means its value continuously changes, and here a we consider that a constant value. Constant remains the same. Okay, so here t, derivative of t we consider that a 1, but here derivative of a into t with respect to dt, it means a differentiation of at with respect to t. So here t value is a 1, so this reason here we consider that a. Suppose the derivative of any constant dA by dt, it means its value we consider that as 0. So simple thing, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋರಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಟಿ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಟಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನ್ರಿ 1. ಸೊ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಟಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ಡಿ ಟಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅದು 2t. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಎಸ್, ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, differentiation of Tn with respect to t, it means n t raised to n minus 1. So this one is a formula. As differentiation of t raised to n with respect to dt is equal to n t raised to n minus 1. So this one is a formula. So here differentiation of t square with respect to dt. Understand me? So n value 2 into t, 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1. Why? Because n minus 1. 2 minus 1 means 1. Okay. And here differentiation of at with respect to dt. Yes, its value we consider that a. ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ think ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. a ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಹೌದಾ, a ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೀವು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋರಿ. a ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್, ಸಾರಿ t ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ರೀ. a ಅನ್ನೋದೇನ್ರಿ ನೀವು, ಹೌದಾ, ನಿಮ್ಮ SSLC ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್. ಹೌದಾ, ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಬೇಕು? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಬೇಕಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟಿ. ಹೌದಾ, ಟಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಹೌದಾ, ಸಪೋಸ್ ಅದೇ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ತಂದ್ರಿ. ಎ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು, ಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್. ಹೌದಾ, ನಿಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ಏನ್ರಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ತಂದ್ರಿ, ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ? ಓಕೆ, ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ, ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಸಪೋಸ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ನೀವು ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಏನ್ರಿ ಸಿಗುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಝೀರೋನಾ? ಹೌದಾ, ನೀವಿಲ್ದೆ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ತಂದ್ರು ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ರಿ, ನಿಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ತಂದ್ರು ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ರಿ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ನೀವು ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಝೀರೋ. ಸೊ ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ವಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ದಟ್ ಝೀರೋ. ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಝೀರೋ. ಸೊ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್, ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಷನ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾವ್ರಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗೋತ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾವ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಗಳು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಅದಿಷ್ಟೇ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ, ಸಪೋಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ರ ಅದ್ರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಏನ್ರಿ ಝೀರೋ. ಅದೇ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಜೊತೆ ಇತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರ, ಹೌದಾ, ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಜೊತೆ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಬರೀ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಝೀರೋ, ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ರ ಅದ್ರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ into t, a into t. Another one is a and here t in this formula. Differentiation of t square with respect to dt. 2t na, but ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ one constant value. ಹೌದಾ, ಅಂದ್ರ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ a into t raised to n with respect to dt. ಹೌದಾ, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ n ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ into t n minus 1, n into a t raised to n minus 1. Okay, the value na. Okay, first differentiation of a 20t. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ differentiation of a 20t? Only 20. Why? Because a into t concept in this formula plus a into t square. Andre Sri, so first a has it is, or we consider that 2 into a into t raised to 2 minus 1. It means t raised to 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 value t na, it means 2 minus 1 means 1. So this reason 20 plus 2 into 10 into t. Okay, so here 20 plus 2 into 10, 20 into t. So t value already given that 2 seconds, it means into 2. Okay, so here 20 plus 20 into 2, so 40. So totally we get 60 meter per second. Yes, so 20 plus 40 is equal to 60 meter per second. So this 60 meter per second we consider that instantaneous velocity. Is 60 meter per second. So this one is instantaneous velocity. Next question. A car travels with a uniform velocity of 20 meter per second the driver applies the brake and the car comes to rest in a 10 second. Calculate the relay retardation. So calculate the retardation. So retardation. So retardation means a rate of decrease in velocity. It means a velocity goes on decreases with respect to time. So that's when we consider that a retardation is, otherwise we consider that a negative acceleration is nothing but a retardation. Okay. A car travels with a uniform velocity. So car one particular uniform velocity ಇಂದ move ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ of 20 meter per second. Other velocity is 20 meter per second. The driver applies the brakes. Driver just on brake apply ಮಾಡಿ and the car comes to rest in a 10 second. So when the driver apply the brakes, then what happens? So car comes to rest position within a 10 second. ಯಾವಾಗ ಡ್ರೈವರು ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನ್ರಿ ಅವಾಗ ಕಾರ್ ಏನ್ ಬಂತ್ರಿ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಬಂತು. ಹೌದಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒಳಗ್ರಿ? ವಿತಿನ್ 10 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. Calculate retardation. So initially we consider that a velocity 20 meter per second. After velocity 0 meter per second. It means the velocity 0. Why? Because it comes to rest position. So rest position means the velocity is 0. So initially 20 meter per second and finally 0. Velocity is 0 within a 10 second. Andre initially 10 meter per second anga travel ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತದ within a 10 second ಒಳಗ. So car ಏನ್ ಬಂತ್ರಿ rest position ಅಂದ್ರೆ velocity ಏನಿತ್ತು 0. Initially 20 meter per second, final velocity 0. Within time interval ಎಷ್ಟ್ರಿ 10 second ಒಳಗ 20 ನಿಂದ 0 ಬಂತ್ರಿ. ಹೌದಾ? So here we want to calculate retardation. It means a negative acceleration. It means the velocity decreases with respect to time. So that's when we consider that retardation is. So here the first one, given data, given uniform velocity of a 20 meter per second. So this one we consider that initial velocity. Initial velocity. So generally initial velocity we consider that u is equal to 20 meter per second. So initial velocity 20 meter per second. Then after comes to rest position. So rest position means a velocity value 0. Okay. The final velocity. So final velocity. So here generally we consider that v. So final velocity is 0. Why? Because it comes to rest position. Then the given time interval. So time t is equal to 10 second. Within 10 second the car comes to rest position. Okay. So here we want to calculate a retardation. So retardation is equal to question mark. So retardation means a negative acceleration. Okay, it means acceleration formula you already know that acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. So v is the final velocity, u is initial velocity, t is a time interval, a is acceleration. So this reason v final velocity 20 meter per second minus initial once again. So final velocity is 0 minus initial velocity 20 meter per second and within time interval 10 second. Okay, so 1 here 2 so this reason here we get a minus 2 meter per second square. Minus 2 meter per second square. So here meter per second square. So this one is a SI unit of acceleration. So this reason here the acceleration. So acceleration A is equal to minus 2 meter per second square. It means if you consider that acceleration is equal to minus 2 meter per second, it means it is in a negative. So this reason, this one we consider that a retardation. Value ಎದ್ರೊಳಗದ್ರಿ negative ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೈತ್ರಿ ಇದು retardation. Suppose retardation. So retardation is equal to 2 meter per second square. Retardation 2 meter per second square and acceleration minus 2 meter per second square. Why here acceleration minus 2 meter per second square? Because so that's one is a negative acceleration. Negative acceleration is nothing but a retardation. Yes.